Today I have for you a requested video. This is requested by Yota Style. I will link her channel below. She requested to see my entire bag charm collection. I suspect she might be looking for a bag charm for me for Christmas, and if she's not, well, she better start thinking about it now. So today I'm going to show you all of my bag charms. Oh my gosh, I have a lot. I didn't quite realize how many I have. I will show you my luxury charms, my Coach charms, which are my favorite. I have Henry Bendel, Lauder, I have Unbranded charms, I have things from Italy, I have Dress Up Your Purse, so many of those. I'll also be showing some of the charms to you on some of my handbags so you can see how they look. So stay tuned to see everything I have. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. One of the perks of subscribing is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Let's jump right in. And let's start with the charms that are unbranded and then work up to the big guys. First I have this heart charm. It's a puffy little stuffed thing. It's felt on one side and these little crystals on the other. This is from Amazon and I got it specifically to wear for Valentine's Day. I also have this little gold pineapple charm, which I've not worn in a very long time. I got it at a jewelry store. Charming Charlie is the name of it. I couldn't remember it there for a second, but it came back to me. It's very cute for the summer. This one is from Fossil. It has my initials on it, and it's sort of a DIY thing because the original just looked like this. It had the A on it, or it just had the B on it. So I bought the A one and the B one, and I put them together to have the AB on one chain. That was a long time ago. I think I've worn it once. I picked up this charm when I was in Rome. It's suede and it is a black dachshund, very similar to my Sebastian who I lost a couple years ago. This has some sentimental value to me. It means a lot. I need to add a clip so it's easier to clip it on bags, but then when I put it on bags I feel like it looks a little childish, so it mostly just hangs out in my closet. This is another charm from Italy. It's from Florence. I never wear this on a bag and I never would. It's another one that just hangs out in my closet. A friend of mine got this for me when he was in Florence, brought it back, and that's why I hang on to it. Next up is Lauder. You guys may remember how popular these macaron bag charms were a few years ago. Lily LV on YouTube sent this to me a couple years ago. Very sweet of her, very cute. I do wear this one, not super often because I don't wear pink very often, but I did just wear it the other day, in fact. Next up is Henry Bendel. How many of you miss Henry Bendel? Raise your hand or leave a comment below. This is a little hat box, very cute. It's all metal, so it's a bit heavy, and it does open up. It's actually enameled, and it's a little pill box inside. I don't think I've ever worn this because it actually looks kind of weird hanging from a bag. You can't quite tell what it is, but it's not something I've wanted to get rid of because it's such an iconic piece for Henry Bendel. I also have this flower charm from them, which is perfect for fall with those colors. It has the stripes on the back. It looks fantastic against damier Ben. And I have this charm from Henry Bendel, which reminds me a lot of some of the florals on the Louis Vuitton monogram. In fact, the day that I went in and took in that fake luggage tag to Louis Vuitton to get hot stamped because I didn't realize it was fake, I took a bag in that had this charm on it, and one of the sales associates was looking at it. I don't know if she thought that it was Vuitton. She didn't even ask me. She just grabbed it from my bag and started looking at it, which I thought was kind of rude, but whatever. Long time ago. It wasn't Becca, by the way. If you do want something straight from Louis Vuitton, and you need help finding it, contact my sales associate Becca. I will link her information below. It's always there in all my recent videos anyway. This is a fantastic charm. It goes very well with Louis Vuitton bags. Beautiful, love it. What should we do next? How about, I'm gonna save Coach for last because some of my favorite charms are Coach, so let's do Louis Vuitton next. I'm gonna start with luggage tags, and before I go to the Louis Vuitton ones, I have this one. It's a light pink color, and it's stamped with the A in the heart. Maria El Suppa on YouTube sent this to me, I believe for Christmas last year. Very sweet of her, and I will link her channel below. And on my Coach tabby, I have this luggage tag, which also has an A and a heart. This one is from Dress Up Your Purse. On my Delightful PM, I have these tassels, also from Dress Up Your Purse. And I have all of these tassels on the top row, also from Dress Up Your Purse, as well as a few other ones The larger tassels on the bottom row I got at Steinmart years ago. And then I have all these pouches that I sometimes use as bag charms. Didn't want to include those individually in the video, but wanted to include them this much at least. Okay, back to Louis Vuitton. I have this pre-loved Vachetta luggage charm with no stamping on it. This was sent to me for Christmas last year from Winnie B LV. This green luggage tag from Louis Vuitton. This was a gift several years ago from Doc Luxury on YouTube. I have quite a few luggage tags. Fasten your seatbelts. There's this one. This is the small size. Forgot to mention that. The green one is also the small size. And here's a comparison of the two sizes, so the large and the small. This one I had hot stamped with an A, and I don't remember how I got my hands on that tag. I may have purchased it from someone. It may have been a gift from Lily LV. I think maybe it was. And I forgot to mention this tassel from Dress Up Your Purse. I have a lot of those. I have this black luggage tag from Louis Vuitton, no stamping on it yet. I'm sort of waiting for a special stamp to come through. Although I haven't been hearing about special stamps anymore. Is that even still a thing? Speaking of special stamps, I have two New York stamps. There's this one, which is my favorite, the New York Apple. And this one, which I hope you can see well, the Statue of Liberty. And those are both from a New York City Louis Vuitton exhibition from several years ago. I also have this special stamp from Florence, Italy. I didn't get that there. I purchased it from the Real already stamped. And this luggage tag I searched for years and finally found it. It's this from the Chapman Brothers collaboration with Louis Vuitton. This is the rhinoceros, of course, and the back looks like this. This is part of a collection. There are 3 other luggage tags. You could buy them as a set of 4, and people did that and then broke them up and sold them individually and made more money off of them. But I purchased this off Rebag. I found this pre-loved in brand new condition. Love it. I know a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with this artwork. I happen to love it. Perhaps my most prized luggage tag, and I was going to say it's my most rare. It might be. Some of those stamps are pretty rare too, but there may be more of those than there are of this. This is very difficult to find. I never see it on the market anymore. And that's this turquoise luggage tag, and it has green hardware. The little clip I added later, like I did to all the other ones that I've been showing you. But wow. That's a showstopper. I forgot to show you this charm earlier when I was showing you the unbranded ones. That's an African gray, just like Vincent. I got it from a shop called Leather Prints off Etsy, and I will link them below. They have lots of fabulous things, and I'm very happy with the quality of it. I have 2 metal charms from Louis Vuitton. There's this one, the Facette in gold. Love that. Very impressed with the quality on this one. I would say, you know, Louis Vuitton bag charms are so outrageously overpriced, but if you want to get one, and if you want to get one that's going to be worth your money, this is the one I would recommend because it's just timeless. It'll go with every piece you have, especially since most of the women's bags have gold hardware. There is a men's version of this that's silver, but it's larger, so be aware of the size difference if you're not already. But I love this. I actually purchased one pre-loved. I've told the story before, but it's been a while, so hang with me if you've heard it. I purchased it pre-loved off Fashion File and got a little bit of a discount. It was kind of tarnished and scratched. That was toward the beginning of my, I hate to call it a journey, but whatever, with handbags and learning about them. And one thing I learned is I would rather, and this is what I ended up doing, sell that piece and pay a little more to buy the brand new one because it's in beautiful condition and it really does last a long time. I bought the pre-loved one tarnished and scratched thinking, oh, it's going to get like that anyway. It really, unless you're very rough, it really doesn't. At least that hasn't been my experience. So I would recommend going with a new one. My other metal charm that I just dreamed about for a long time, a few years I believe, before I ever bought it, was this one, the Fleur de Monogram. I thought this was so beautiful, and again, like the Facette, just very classy, classic. It'll go with just about any bag. The reason I waited so long is because I didn't want to pay the brand new price, which at the time I believe was almost $600, which is outrageous. I think the Facette is about $300, which is also outrageous, but I recommend that one over this one, really, because that's more versatile. This one you at least have to have 2 loops to hook it on, and they have to be the right width so it hangs nicely. I did finally get this one pre-loved off a reputable site. One thing I learned as I was looking for one of these over the years is there are fakes of these. So you have to be careful with that. If you're gonna buy it pre-loved, make sure you're buying it from a site that you trust. And lastly, I have for you my round Louis Vuitton bag charms. I have 3 of these. This is the penguins. This was part of the Christmas animation a few years ago. I think it was 2017, somewhere around there. This is my Kusama bag charm. I wore this recently in my San Antonio vlog, if you saw that, because I went to a Kusama art exhibit and had to wear this there. And this last one is another one that took years to find, and to find it at a decent price. It's the Nightbird bag charm from Louis Vuitton. It has a metal V on the face. It has epi in the background, and then the bird itself is smooth leather, and the back is just black. And I've told this story. I had a chance to buy it in the store, but didn't. And then it took years to find it again at a decent price, to find it at all, but then to also find it at a decent price. And when I did finally find it, I believe it was on Fashion File, which is linked below, I jumped on it. Well, I'm probably missing something, but I think that that is my entire bag charm collection. I told you I have a lot. Haha, just kidding. I forgot to show you Coach. My least favorite one, but I've still kept it because, like the Valentine's heart, it has a purpose once or twice a year. The red, white, and blue stars that I got specifically for July 4th, Memorial Day, and voting and election days. This silver and bronzy or antiqued gold Coach, what is that called? Carriage? The horse and carriage? Isn't that what they call it on the print? You know what I'm talking about. I also have one on my Coach Cassie in antiqued gold. My cherries bag charm from Coach. Yota Style gave this to me. This also looks fantastic on Damier Ben. My Campbell's soup can, another great piece to wear to an art museum. My rocket charm, which I have never worn only because it weighs like 5 pounds. It is really heavy. The entire rocket, and you see it's made up of 2 layers. The bottom layer, well, 3 layers. The bottom layer is leather. The top 2 layers are all metal. It is heavy. My Rexy bag charm, not really Rexy, it's the Basquiat Pez dispenser from the Basquiat Boutique collection. And of course, Snoopy and Woodstock, both of which are from the Outlet collection. I have a little video showing these. They are super adorable. I still haven't worn these on a bag because I think they're pretty childish. However, I couldn't resist. They are adorable and they look really cute in my closet, and I'm okay with that. And my favorite thing about them, it says Coach on their butts. Makes them even more adorable. And I really don't wear them as often as I should. You know what it is I tend to find myself in a hurry to get dressed if we're going somewhere, and I'm more in a hurry to find a bag that works for me than to dress the bag up. Anybody else like that? You have a bunch of bandeaus and bag charms and all this stuff, and then you don't use them. You buy them with the intention to use them, but it just doesn't work out that way. Well, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.